my name is Giancarlo Alfanno, and I'm a singer, songwriter, and producer. So my love for music started at a very young age. I remember my dad would always take me into his studio sessions, and listening to all the music that he made with other writers and producers and singers, it influenced me so much. The first instrument I started playing was actually the violin, back in my school orchestra in 5th grade. And from there on, I started playing the piano that we had back home, and would teach myself songs that I would listen to on the radio by ear. Then eventually I started getting into the guitar, and my dad taught me a few chords at first, and from there on I expanded on those chords, and then taught myself what I know today on the guitar as well. So I started writing songs at the age of 14, if I'm not mistaken, and it just began with me messing around on the piano, coming up with some chord progressions, and then eventually adding a melody to that chord progression, and on top of that adding lyrics to it. It was really something natural. It came natural to me. I didn't really think it through, and the reason I started writing songs was because I had a thing for this girl back in high school and I had no way of telling her what I felt. So I thought that the best way of telling her what I felt was through a song, and that's pretty much why I started writing songs, and from there on I didn't stop. I found my singing voice back when I started covering songs and started to write my own songs. And as I would sing to my family and friends, each time they would tell me that I actually had a pretty good voice, and I had a unique voice as well, as a voice that didn't really sound like any other voice at the time. So that definitely built a lot of confidence within me. And eventually I started doing school fairs, talent shows. I remember I was in a few bands back then. And the response I was getting from the crowd was very positive, and that just motivated me into continuing to sing and write more songs and play to other people. After seeing such positive feedback from my friends, family, and people that I would sing to at these social events, I slowly started to notice that this was the career that I wanted to get into, that I couldn't see myself doing anything else but writing songs and performing to other people for the rest of my life. And also the fact that the songs that I would write would move people in such a way that I didn't think was possible was definitely a turning point, and what actually gave me confidence in wanting to pursue this career in music. I'd have to say that my happy place for writing would definitely be the beach. As a kid growing up, I was always surrounded by the beach and always found a certain inspiration, certain comfort, and a certain relaxation that I wouldn't find anywhere else. It was perfect because as soon as I started writing songs and I would go to the beach, I would come up with these ideas, probably some of the best ideas I ever came up with. So I know that every time I get the chance, I can just drive up to the beach, and I know that I'll come up with some great ideas for songs. When I first started writing songs, the story behind the songs were either things that my friends or family members went through, or it was even just made up stories that I would come up in my head. But as I grew older, I started experiencing so many different things in life, whether it was love, it was heartbreak, it was someone who passed away, or something motivational that I went through. The songs would get deeper and deeper and more personal. If I had to say, it would definitely just be life. That's my inspiration behind the songs I write. For me, music is everything in my life. Since the day I was born up until now, I've always been surrounded by music. It's what keeps me going every day. I honestly just can't imagine life without music. I would encourage everyone to follow their passion, whether it's music or whatever it is, just to follow it no matter what people say, or no matter what you go through, just follow your passion.